Hello everybody, welcome. And today we have GK with us. GK will introduce himself in detail in a while. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a very interesting topic today, and it's about brand security or brand protection, as some people may know it. If you're coming from across the world and you're coming to Asia, I think this is one of the most important things you need to take care of before you launch a brand into the world or going all the way across Asia. Right, so GK, thank you for coming on board.
Thanks for having me.
Would you like to do a quick introduction about yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Guan Kai. You can call me GK for short. So I'm actually from Nabcore. I'm a brand security solution provider.
Okay.
That's where we work with the brand owners to protect their brands against counterfeit and also against grey marketing.
And I presume that it's a very big market in Asia?
Oh yes, because Asia is somehow it's pretty known for fake products that's quite prevalent in this part of the world.
Okay.
But in other parts of the world, let's say for instance in the US and Europe, we can also see quite a number of fake products down there as well.
Okay, how long have you been doing this?
I have been in this industry since 2008, so probably maybe about 11 years from now.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Oh yes.
Well, you must have a lot of stories to share.
Oh yes, I'll be love to share.
Okay, let's do a quick fire question. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. In all the years that you've done brand security, can you name me one story that actually stands out the most?
Okay, I think why I actually wanted to go into this segment. Okay, I used to provide security solution for the government sector as well, for those security features that goes onto the currency, that goes onto your passports and credit cards. But I think one thing that triggered me to go into brand protection for the private companies is because of the fake milk powder incidents that occurs in China, which kills a lot of people.
Okay, not everybody will know this, and not everybody might have been in school during that time, or they might have been away from Asia.
Sure.
Can you just explain a little bit what happened? I remember this incident very clearly.
This incident is because quite unscrupulous business people in China, they actually package a milk powder, and there's melamine inside, which kills a lot of children. But then the issue is that nobody wants to buy fake milk powders for their own children. It's just that they can't authenticate whether this is a genuine brand product or not. So this triggered me that I should do something about it, and that's where I focus my attention to goes on to working with brand owners to protect their products against fake. So this is one way that I actually wanted to see how can I contribute back in terms of working with brand owners so that consumer like us, everybody is able to authenticate.
I remember very clearly, even my friend who's in China says, "Hey, you're coming over, can you buy me some milk powder?"
Yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
I bring 2 or 3 cans, and he's so grateful for it because he can't tell whether what he's buying off the shelves in China
Correct.
is the real thing, right?
Yes, and this issue has become even more widespread into Southeast Asia countries, for instance in Malaysia, and I think as we know that in China, as manufacturing moves into Vietnam, that's where counterfeiting also happens over there as well.
Oh, okay. Sounds quite widespread. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Is there a story you have where maybe it didn't go so well, or that in your efforts it might not have been successful?
Yes, actually when we first started, we provide hologram solutions. Those shining authentication.
I see it on a lot of Disney toys.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's
Okay.
where you visit Disney. Those products, right? It used to be a good solution, honestly, but apparently it's that over the years, in China, there are probably about more than 3,000 companies is able to do a simulated kind of copy of it. So normal consumer like us, we do not have a trained eyes to determine whether it's a real or fake holograms, right? Then that is where it gets counterfeited quite easily. So previously when we launched a solution for a customer, actually we provide the security holograms, but in fact China catch-ups, sometimes you know that the counterfeiters, they're very good at reverse engineer. So that's where they caught up, and we got off guard. So we have to quickly how should I say, think through our own strategy and launch another version.
So that actually became a learning lesson, and you had
Yes.
to innovate.
Exactly, you have to keep innovating, and especially in terms of like when handling the market here in Asia, because in Asia, right, things are very dynamic. And it's in Asia there's a different, diverse culture and business way of doing business. So that's where we have to be careful about how we want to approach the country where you want to enter.
Okay, that sounds like a great story, but at the same time, can you share with me one story and maybe you experience a lot of success or things that has really taken off?
Sure. I think we implemented a solution for a fast-moving consumer good company, FMCG company. So it allows them to actually consumers to authenticate very fast and very easy, so that it's consumers when they are buying products, right, they can easily use their smartphone to authenticate, and at the same time, in the supply chain, they are able to differentiate whether which products are supposed to land in different countries. They are able to have a visibility across their supply chain. So it's a kind of a real-time track and trace solutions.
It sounds quite dynamic and it sounds quite detailed. I would like to get that story from you, but in the meantime, maybe just if you had one thing to say to our people who are listening, to all the marketers, whether they're in the US, Europe, or already in Asia, trying to go to other parts of Asia, what's the one word or one phrase you would describe like the whole marketing scene here and in relation to brand security?
I think what all I would say is that your brand is your most important asset. So protect it before you lose it. So this is one thing I would like to share.
And this is like the big message that you want to share with everyone?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Just let you know, GK will be joining us at the Asian Marketing Summit, and we'll be going into much more detail into what brand security is and implications, and we'll be sharing even more stories. So we'll take a break here, and if you're joining us at the Asian Marketing Summit, we'll continue this conversation in greater detail.
Thank you.